Hey guys, what's up? Shonen here with my review of Naruto chapter 614 to you. I'm sorry if my voice sounds kind of weird. I'm sick currently. I think I've been sick in some of the previous videos. Maybe no one could tell, but I'm getting better. This chapter could have been pretty good, but I logged onto Facebook knowing that the chapters usually come out on Wednesdays and they rarely come out on Tuesdays. And guess what? They came out on Tuesday. I got spoiled. I believe I saw a Neverworld's video shared on Facebook, and it said OMG, shocking death or something like that. Yeah. I was actually thinking about telling my friend earlier today, like, what if the chapters come out, we just have conversations like that. And they did, so, yeah. Moving on to the chapter. I'm really surprised that Shikamaru wasn't crying or sad or anything. I'm guessing he's holding his emotions in on the inside, because it kind of seems like he's just holding them back, and, I'm pretty sure his father's dead, but we don't really know about that. Because, I don't know, with anime and manga, you can never really be sure when a character's dead or not. Because you could have this really detailed death, and then you just bring the character back as if that death meant nothing, and you spent a good amount on it, whatever. But maybe the Raikage's assistant was Raikage's assistant was there, and she could have teleported them. I'm not really sure if she can only teleport items or if she can teleport people as well. That wasn't really I don't think we really know that, but it's possible that they teleported at the last second. Maybe all the people are just the important people that we know. We didn't find anything new out. We didn't find anything new about the plan, and I kind of want to find out about this plan because Naruto. They're really pushing that Naruto is the key for this plan, and I think Naruto didn't even hear the plan in his head because he's acting all weird, asking questions and stuff. So I'm guessing he didn't hear the plan. This chapter focuses on the Hyuga clan mostly, and we also find out that Madara can't control the Ten Tails well. It's confirmed that the Ten Tails will have another form. I'm guessing it'll be something similar to Ivysaur or Venusaur. Just my predictions, putting it out there. One of them has to become the Jinchuriki to even use the Ten Tails properly. And from this chapter, I think it's only gonna. It's possible that it could be Obito too, because Obito, for me, what he does in this chapter kind of leads me to believe that he might betray Madara. And I've been saying this for weeks, and no one's really been replying to it, so I don't know. But Obito is the key to Madara coming back to life, and he makes that known in this chapter. Obito has to use his life. He has to give his life up for Madara to come back as a living person, and then Madara can take full control over the Ten Tails. Obito basically says that he never trusted Madara in the first place, and I kind of understand that, but why would you go this far? Is this really all for Rin? Because after Madara trained you and gave you like all these abilities and stuff, if I was in the position, I would have left. But it's manga, it's anime, don't know. Reviewers and just fans of Naruto in general have started to make fun of Obito's attitude as he wants the ninja to suffer and despair, and he's really like stressing that in each chapter. Despair. I think with this chapter, he should have gained respect. He should have gained the respect of these people. He could kill all the ninja right now, but oh wow, that's all I wrote about this. Basically, what happens at the end of the chapter is, I think that kind of would help gain respect with the people who don't really like Obito's current attitude. And they can kill all the ninja right now at this close range, but the blast would fire back, I guess, and kill Obito too. So they can't really do that. There's a really cool style of paneling in this chapter done by Kishimoto. He has the 10 tails in the middle, and then he has the 10 arms around it. And I just thought that was paneled very well. Basically, the 10 tails is using wood style, and it's raining wood. Wooden stakes are going everywhere. Sakura and Kakashi somehow dodge them while random ninja get killed. That's so strange. Hinata's headband gets knocked off. I'm still confused on this plan because, they're still stressing the point how Naruto is important and how they have to protect him specifically. Basically, Naruto starts throwing Rasen shurikens at the Ten Tails while everyone else is attacking as well. The wooden spears are coming down, and Hinata throws herself in front of Naruto. Of course, this is just like the pain fight, when Naruto's down with the wooden stakes. I mean, not the wooden stakes, the black rods are in his body, and then she comes in trying to break all of them, trying to fight pain, and then she gets messed up, and it's not really, I don't really think I was stressed if she died or not. I'm guessing she didn't die in that situation, but either way, it was something so gruesome that they couldn't show it. But what really shocked me about this chapter is what Neji did. He threw himself in front of Naruto and Hinata, and he died. One of the rookies died. What is this? Basically, it's too late for Neji. He says it himself. He got hit with the wooden stake in the back, and it could have hit him in the heart too. But either way, Naruto's like, get a freaking medic, and Neji's just like, it's too late. This chapter even had a flashback to Naruto versus Neji, which was a good fight, and I really like how it's how we have a flashback to the original series instead of just having one instead of having a flashback to something that happened in Naruto Shippuden. Wow, this review is getting long. Hope someone watches this. Neji sacrificed himself because he was called a genius, and I guess this was this because Naruto called him a genius, or? Because he just said, because I got called a genius. He didn't say, like, specifically who called him a genius, but either way. One thing about this death that it's different from Shikamaru's dad. Shikamaru's dad wasn't really a major character. You could call him, like, a secondary main character or, like, a tertiary main character, but Neji would be, like, a main character, and he, got killed, and there was no really like build up to it. You just have this chapter focusing on the Hyugas, and then he's dead. I don't know. Should deaths in anime and manga have a build up to them? That'd be a pretty good topic for a video. Obito basically comes in at the end of the chapter and says that he thought Naruto would stop him from killing his comrades, and I really like this part of the chapter because it stressed the fact that Obito is not only crazy, but a crazy person who is willing to take action. And this also sparked up a few theories in my head. Multiple ninja whom we have gotten to know throughout the series will probably die in the next few chapters. Neji's death wasn't really like, what did I say? It didn't have like a big leading to it. It wasn't, it didn't have a big build up to it. It just basically happened in this chapter. Kind of the same with, Shikamaru's dad. And I think we're not gonna get like a build up to the characters dying. He's just gonna start killing them, just like boom, boom, and then that's about it. Main characters are gonna start dying at this point in the war. I also think my second theory is that Neji's death could cause Naruto to rage again. And I know Naruto's friends with the he's friends with the Nine Tails now, and they have this bond, and he has control of the Nine Tails right now. But I think maybe this will blind his mastery of the Nine Tails. they'll be clouded, and then maybe we'll see a new form from him. I forgot what was the last how many tails Naruto went into. You know, when he was fighting Pain, and he was kind of like in that rock in the sky. It was basically like a version of the Nine Tails without skin and stuff. I really forgot how many tails it was, but it definitely wasn't 9 tails. And Naruto doesn't have the control that Killer Bee does, because Killer Bee can actually turn into the Hachibi. And one thing I don't like about Naruto's what is it called, like Bijou form or whatever. It's weird because Killer Bee doesn't have one, or we haven't seen it, and Naruto's like the only one who has it. I really don't get that. I think we could also cut to Sasuke in the next chapter. It would be interesting to figure out learn about what's in that scroll and stuff, but right now, I really don't care. I have one more thing to add. Neji was one of the characters I really liked. I think he was one of the guys Sasuke wanted to fight back in part 1. Wasn't it like Lee, Neji, and Gaara? I always thought Kishimoto would like go back to this and have a fight between these characters. This is something I thought of like a few years ago when I was watching Naruto on Cartoon Network. But now Sasuke is on a whole different level, and I dislike that because the characters in the Leaf Village, I think it's called the Konoha 11, right? They never really took full advantage of their abilities or gained new abilities. Shino, we don't really know what he can do with his bugs. We've seen a few jutsus. Neji, he could have been training or something, but as far as I'm concerned, Neji hasn't really shown any huge progression as a character. Lee, he has not opened up all the gates. Guy hasn't either. What's going on there? Tenten, what can you do? You only have weapons. I don't get that. She used that, one of the legendary weapons, right? But it really drained her chakra. Choji, he did get a little bit of development. Ino, learned some more jutsus. Same thing for Sakura. Strength isn't everything. Hinata, same thing with Neji. I don't really think she progressed. Kiba, do some more jutsus with Akamaru. Didn't Kiba like transform into like a huge version of Akamaru back in part 1? Yeah, that was pretty cool. I think that happened. Naruto and Sasuke are kind of those characters who are just like too high up. I don't even think their masters can handle them now. I'm not even sure if Orochimaru can fight Sasuke, because you know Sasuke killed Orochimaru, but Orochimaru was in a weakened state, I guess you could say. You know, he was on his deathbed kind of, and Sasuke just came in there and killed him. Who else? I don't know. Do you think Naruto could beat Jiraiya now? I don't think that could happen. But you know, Jiraiya's dead and stuff. But I definitely think Naruto and Sasuke can handle Kakashi right now. Kakashi definitely seems like a very weak character. It's the whole thing where the student has surpassed the master. I'm really sorry with my speech problems in this review. Wow. I'm just talking too fast and, you know, you just mess up. Anyways, this is a pretty good chapter, I guess. You know, the whole thing about me getting spoiled kind of ruined my whole opinion on it, but, So, please comment to share your opinions of this chapter. Like the video if you enjoyed hearing what I had to say. Share this video if you think I need more viewers. Subscribe if you really, really like this video. Check out my Facebook and Twitter accounts below. We can have a long discussion on there. Later, guys.